just existing characters. But right now we've got two characters sizing up to fight for loser semifinals that have not been changed in 13.0. We've got Zomba and we've got DDog. It's Rob Steve time.
You do this to me. Why do you do this to me? I'm just so curious about these patch notes, but we'll have to see we'll have to basically see what could be the final bracket of across the nation of 12.0. I'm not sure what else is going on around the country at this very moment, but right now we got DDog and Zomba scrapping right away, and Zomba looking to find this read, but he lands on the block to maintain some of his pressure. A good chase on Zomba's part, yet fighting through the air is DDog. Looking to find this stock as much as possible, but that roll in was properly scouted, and this up smash will do it, even with a good mash.
Yup. Zomba knows exactly when he's able to get that, even when there's no escape for his opponent. DDog seemed very aware of the situation as well, but tried his damnedest. Still, he's got 81% onto Zomba, so if he can find some relief from this pressure, we could very much see a back-and-forth battle in this game one.
Yeah, just going hit for hit, toe-to-toe, blow for blow. A weird bounce off of the block that was there that was, I thought, destroyed by Zomba's Nair. Yet, just weird Steve things that tend to happen when this blocky man is on the screen. You always learn something new.
A very unique character. He brings a lot of uniqueness to Smash.
He's one of a kind, that's for sure. Oh, and there's a diamond, finally able to get one of those, and the crafting table was perfectly positioned for him to immediately mine. Only 59%.
Zomba's something else, dude. He goes from waiting for the platforms to come back to camping on DDog's own blocks so that he can go back to the platforms. Rob playing on plats on Town and City is so powerful that even giving base stage control to Steve means nothing to Zomba.
Oh, but that up throw on the platform is absolutely going to do it. It would have probably killed from the ground even, but... Oh, here's where something can get started, but great SDI from Zomba, just able to really get out of there off of one hit. Maybe DDog's rage having a little bit to do with that, but a great parry, yet not able to find the up air, and the scouting out the jump from Zomba. These double jump aerials have been doing so much, and most of the time it was just been nair and fair, but that time a back air is able to close out the stock and keep Zomba's lead intact. And a lead for Rob is always dangerous because you never know when this robot can close out stocks.
Definitely, especially while DDog has had this hesitance to play the battle on the plats. Of course, it gives him the most space, but when you're on those platforms, even being at a low percentage is dangerous. Zomba just pushes him out into the blast zone and kills him sub 50.
Hey, have you ever seen that robot blink? I don't think he landed a hit. He just stared him into the blast zone. DDog looking for any way to get out of that situation, but with Zomba having all of his resources, full fuel, another jump, and all of Rob's incredible aerials, DDog had nowhere to go but the blast zone. All right, game two, Zomba. This feels like a classic Fusion story. Just Zomba losing early. Maybe to an upstart young player last week, to an upstart player. I shouldn't always say like young, because Malarson has plenty of experience in the scene and able to push players to their brink. But losing early to a player that's starting to hit their stride in Ultimate with a newer character, but he finds his way back in losers to win the run back and make his date with Jackal a Fusion inevitable. But here we are again.
Game 2 bringing us to Smashville does not bode well, and that is exactly why this is a smaller stage that Rob can control very aggressively, and if the battle does find itself to the ledge, which we've seen DDog is very comfortable with one way or another, Zomba's going to take full advantage of the situation. Just casually opens up game 2 with the 0 to death. You know how it is. And
DDog looking to respond in and of himself, but again, great SDI on Zomba's part, able to avoid the full combo, or at the very least the killing blow at the end of it, though certainly taking a ton of damage. Knowing that his own playstyle and Rob's own kit can make up damage in spades, he just needs to survive stocks. Oh, and that might do it, but solid DI coming out from DDog to keep his own lifespan alive. When missing the tech roll as well on this platform, nothing really connecting for DDog in order to close out his stock on Rob, who can be so heavy and honestly so hard to hit sometimes, especially with these the rotating amount of jumps that he's been doing, finding ways to land on these platforms. He had a clean punish out of shield from DDog, finding the nair into the back air, seeing what he can do at 0 now.
Puts him in quite a deficit, though, because DDog is off stage with a lot of percentage, and that's all Zomba needs to fish for his kill. He's a full stock up, and he's already nairing and side being. He's looking for that early kill. He wants to zoom his way into losers finals, and DDog does not look like he's going to be slowing him down as we just throw out the up tilts. It's a pretty big up tilt.
It's a big up tilt for its first hit, but not able to find the second hit on 4 R.O.B up airs, but he doesn't need it at this point. These burner boosts are chasing him down, finding ways to catch landings, extending the R.O.B's already incredibly active back air, and the Z-drop gyro into the F-smash is going to close out the game. Zomba wiping his hands of a loss he sustained earlier.